What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. It's Jeffrey Lyles back at it again with another edition of Lyles Figure Files. Just yesterday we did a live stream and I'm talking about all these hits to our wallets with all these pre orders coming up a little bit earlier than anticipated. And then today, this morning, get an email from Hasbro Pulse. Guess what? There's more G.I. Joe Classified Series figures just for you. And we have mentioned how tricky and how difficult it was to get the Trubble Bubble. It's sold out on Pulse, but now you get another shot at getting it. But it's a little bit different than it was before. Let's take a look at these new reveals that just kind of came out of nowhere. Now, we knew Python Patrol Copperhead and the Python Patrol Cobra Officer were coming, but the big reveal was the Python Patrol Cobra Tele-Viper and all those wacky Pythonization colors. And I kind of like this. This is just wild and out there. And his price is quite interesting because it's $44.99. The original one, I think, was $49.99 or a little bit more because I feel like it was like $58 after shipping. But anyway, or taxes. But now you can get this bad boy in all of its glory for a little bit cheaper. And that's also up on Pulse. Right now, you can order this, whatever, regardless if you're a Pulse Premium member. So there's no problem. You can get it right now from Target. You can get the Python Patrol Tele-Viper with Trubble Bubble and Copperhead and the Python Patrol Cobra Officer. But let's go to Pulse to take a look at them in greater detail and check out these great photos. I mean, it's kind of a surprising drop here. We got Copperhead, got the Cobra Officer. Looks like maybe that Terror Drum in the background. I wasn't so impressed with the showing the render of Copperhead in his Python Patrol outfit, but I kind of dig this. It looks cool and works for this whole Python Patrol scheme they've got going here. And Python Patrol Copperhead looks great with these colors. I don't know if I need this still, but a nice looking figure. I feel like he's going to be one that I decide to splurge on and grab when I see him possibly on sale on clearance at Target. But nice looking figure either way. Comes loaded out. There's nothing new in terms of accessories that he comes with. It comes with the big rifle with the scope, the pistol, the machete, the backpack that you can store that there. And his Python Patrol logos. I mean, he looks cool. Let's see what's in the background here. I think this is the temple where the Joes. I mean, this would work for either one, but I think this is from Revenge of Cobra, where they invade the temple, where they go into the temple and fight that big Cobra robot, and then the big giant stone monster comes after him too. So kind of neat and cool to see that represented in figure. And just the background, a little Easter egg. That's cool. Here's the back, nothing new. And it's kind of interesting because this was clearly done and planned a while ago because it's still in the plastic free packaging. So very interesting to see that. So you knew this was clearly in the works for a minute. Let's take a look at the Python Patrol Cobra Officer, standing pretty cool as well. And boy, that looks like something in the background. It looks a little bit smaller than, I don't know, a moray, a hydrofoil. Could this be a devilfish? I don't know. I'm just speculating, throwing it out there. But it's really cool to see more of these Python Patrol characters. I've kind of come around on their look. I just think they're so wacky and ridiculous. And they've really committed to building this team out. So I actually care about them. And they look pretty neat. So I've got a nice array of Cobra Python Patrol members in general. So I got some reinforcements. Again, still not sure about Python Patrol Copperhead, but I'm definitely going to grab this guy. And he just looks cool. And, just adding on to those ranks. And they look really great. I feel like this has been an interesting subset line that I was not planning on grabbing, but now that they're here, now that I've got a bunch, that is a Cobra Terradrome in the backdrop there. Let's get to work on that HasLab right now, game. So really excited to see that. Let's take a look at some more in-depth photos of this Python Patrol Trubble Bubble. And this will definitely help in terms of setting up more photos for you and just having a greater array of Cobras in your force. I really like the detail here. All that Python Patrol color scheme, paint job to the Trubble Bubble. And it definitely looks very different compared to the original look. That's cool. I like to see that. And even the display, the heads up display is different now too. It looks like it's got some eyes. That's cool. So it really gets that snake motif going. as fitting for Cobra. Yellow missiles, because you don't need to be sneaky as a Python Patrol member. Wonder if this is Torpedo checking out everything in the background. That'd be kind of neat if that is the case. I don't like this, the drone VR helmet look for this Python Patrol, because that way it can be any Cobra or any Cobra Tele-Viper. But I think I kind of like that head sculpt for him. I got two Trubble Bubbles, so I'm thinking maybe what I'll do is use those two as the default ones and have the black and the white head sculpts, and then use this VR one with the Python Patrol crew. So yeah, I feel like they've suckered me into grabbing three Trouble Bubbles that I was not expecting. Not at all. But this looks cool, and I'm all about cool figures and cool stuff. And this G.I. Joe line just continues. Caution, mine approaching to bring really cool figures to the forefront. And they're out there, so may as well. And these have a pre-order of December, so that means probably in early November we'll start to see them popping up. But I really love what they're doing. They just keep delivering cool GI Joes and making sure that we're getting all this stuff. I also want to do a quick check just to see if anything else was coming around from the Hasbro GI Joe team on the live stream. I mentioned that they bring stuff back in stock typically on Friday. So let's see. Doesn't seem like anything got moved over on that front today. So kind of barren, nothing on that front except the stuff that had already been there. That's a little bit disappointing. But while we're here, let's take a look to see if there's any new G.I. Joe stuff beyond these three new Cobras added to the squad. Wow, that was fast. So it's already sold out on Pulse. And this is sold out, and this is during the Pulse Premium window. So I'm not sure if they're going to open up some more for everybody coming through on the other side of this, but that is wild that they're already sold out on Pulse. So we've got two of the three, and I figure Copperhead's going to sit around for a long time. Lots of sold out here in Cobra and G.I. Joe Classified Series land, and so many sold out because people are digging and really love this line. Snow Serpent's back out of stock. And again, Grunt, Low Light, Tunnel Rat seem like they're going to be in stores on the 24th. So if you're still waiting on them, the Cobra Eel is still sold out. This is massively disappointing. I just keep waiting for them to go, wait, we found some more. These three are all sold out, so nothing new, but Snow Job is back in stock. So that's encouraging and very good news. Just so much stuff on the G.I. Joe Classified series. I feel like I can get distracted by other ones like Marvel Legends. I just got my Baron Von Strucker finally, so I can continue putting together Puff Adder. But now my attention is going right back solely to G.I. Joe Classified series line. So let me know what you guys think about this. Are you grabbing any of these Python Patrol officers, Copperhead, and the Trubble Bubble with Tele-Viper? I think these are pretty neat additions to the line. As always, drop a comment in the comment section. I'll talk to you, make sure I respond. So as always, have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. This episode of Loud's Figure Files has been filed.